Good evening, race fans.
You ready to go vote?
Yeah, go.
All right.
Good evening, race fans, and welcome to the Dirt Racing Network. Mike Peterson with you here on the call for the Dirt Slingers. Monday Night Thunder Series here from the dirt track at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Going to head it down trackside, getting ready to go to qualifying. Close to 45 cars in the pits here tonight, so we're going to send it down for tonight's national anthem.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, we are back. Hayden Cardwell, fast qualifier, 14.409. Going to get it ready for, I believe we're going to have 4 heat races lined up, ready to roll. Maybe 5, actually. Looks like we're going to get 5 heat races. Likes and shares to the broadcast, everybody. What's up, Willie? All right. Getting heat race number 1 onto the racetrack here. Starting on the pole, into number 38 machine. That is Hayden Cardwell. Starting on his outside, in the number 47, that is Garrett Pepiot. Starting in the third spot, in the Kins Racing Sim Team, Border Tire Wicked Cushion to Racing Network, number 5 from Franklin, Pennsylvania, that is Braden Aller. Starting in the 4th spot, in the number 22, that is Trey Schmidt. Starting in the 5th position, in the Elbows Up Sim Team Over the Wall Photography, number 72 from Milford, Ohio, the Milford Missile, that is Jeff Stewart. Starting in 6th, in the KC's General Store, number 4, that is Jason Randolph from Des Moines, Iowa. Starting in 7th, into number 76, that is Joe Cease. Starting 8th, into number 00, that is Jeff Falero. Starting 9th, into number 58, that is Justin Verhey. And starting in 10th, in the Lloyd Racing Outlaw Racing Wings, number 37, from Blanchard, Oklahoma, that is Chris Lloyd. 10 cars making the call here for heat race number 1, going 8 laps. Top 3, 2 tonight's A main, top 2 the pole dash. All right, pace truck's off. Going green this time. 10 cars, 8 laps. Getting ready to duke it out here in heat race number 1. Green flag. Leading Cardwell out front. Braden Eiler in that second spot. Jeff Stewart third. A little bit of contact back here. Garrett Pepiot, Joe Cease. The number 22, Trey Schmidt right here. Good battle here. 3 wide there for a second. Jeff Stewart in the third spot. Trey Schmidt fourth. Garrett Pepiot fifth. A little bit of right rear there from Garrett Pepiot into Trey Schmidt. Schmidt's going to hit the outside fence. Going to keep his foot in the gas. Looks like Jeff Stewart got into the fence as well. Garrett Pepiot up into the second spot. Hayden Cardwell out front, completing lap number 3. 5 to go. Braden Eiler in the second spot. Garrett Pepiot third. Jason Randolph fourth. Trey Schmidt, Jeff Stewart battling back here for the 5th spot. Joe C. sixth. Jeff Valero, Chris Lloyd, and Justin Verhey rounding out the 10 cars here in heat race number 1 as one pounds the outside fence. That's Jeff Stewart. Jeff Stewart keeps his foot in the gas. Going to go right on by Chris Lloyd, hanging on to that ace spot. Back up front, Hayden Cardwell still out front. 1.2 seconds now over Braden Eiler. Garrett Pepiot in that third spot. Jason Randolph in fourth. 2 to go this time. Down the back straightaway, Braden Eiler. Still 1.2, 1.3 seconds now. The white flag in the air for Hayden Cardwell. Everybody pretty much strung out here as they're going to come off turn number 4. Hayden Cardwell will win heat race number 1. Braden Eiler second. Garrett Pepiot third. Jason Randolph fourth. Trey Schmidt fifth. Joe C. sixth. Jeff Stewart, Jeff Valero, Justin Verhey, and Chris Lloyd rounding out the 10 cars here in heat race number 1. Everyone find Craig from Birmingham, Vermont. I work on the 38 modified Timothy Davis Racing. All right, Craig. All right, getting these guys lined up here for heat race number 2. Starting on the pole for heat race number 2 in the Elbows Up Sim Team Over the Wall Photography. Number 121 from Hanford, California. That is Shea Paulo starting on his outside. In the for sale. Oh, we got a for sale sign on that one. Let me see. Get that back. In the number 421, that is Britton Roxbury. Starting in the third spot. In the number 17, Wicked Relief Gum with CBD. That is Kyle Keene. Starting in fourth. In the Elbows Up Sim Team. Catch Fence Apparel, number 29 from Bloomington, Indiana. That is Dustin Griffiths. Starting in the 5th spot, in the Bill Russell Ford. Number 96 from Starkville, Mississippi. That is Matt Dixon. Starting 6th, in the Liquid Nitro Racing. Duke Distributing Quality Freight Rate. Mars Race Cars. Liquid Nitro, number 7 from Menominee, Wisconsin. That is Jimmy Mars. Starting in the 7th spot, in the 99, that is Rob Nelson. Starting 8th. In the 26th, that is Joe Isabel. And starting in 9th, into 6th is Jeremy Isabel. 9 cars making the call. Andrew Bauscher did not make the call here. So 9 cars going 8 laps. Top 3 to tonight's A main. Green flag. Good jump by Shea Paulo. Through turns 1 and 2. Britton Roxbury in the 2nd spot. Kyle Keene in the 3rd position. Matt Dixon. Dustin Griffith side by side here for 4th. Britton Roxbury is going to take over the race lead. Shea Paulo is going to battle back on the inside. Kyle Keene is going to take over the 2nd spot from Roxbury. Roxbury is going to try to cross him back over here. He's going to go for the race lead into turn number 1. Shea Paulo on the bottom, Britton Roxbury on the outside, Kyle Keene right in his tire tracks. Good battle here at the front of the field in the top three. Britton Roxbury off turn number 4 will have the race lead, completing lap number 3 that time. Whoop. Okay. Kyle Keene right in the tire tracks of Britton Roxbury through turns 1 and 2. Shea Powell is going to fall back to the 4 spot. Mac Dixon up to 3rd. 3 to go this time off turn number 4 for Britton Roxbury. Kyle Keene 2nd. Matt Dixon 3rd. Shea Powell 4th. Dustin Griffith 5th. Joe Isabel, Jeremy Isabel, Jimmy Mars, and Rob Nelson with 2 laps to go here in heat race number 2. White flag in the air this time for Britton Roxbury. Kyle Keene is closing in. See if he's got anything. Got about 5 car lengths to make up as they head down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. Can't do anything this time. Britton Roxbury will win heat race number 2. Kyle Keene 2nd. Matt Dixon 3rd. Shea Paulo 4th. Dustin Griffiths, Joe Isabel, Jeremy Isabel, Jimmy Mars, and Rob Nelson. All right, heat race number 3 getting onto the racetrack here. Starting on the pole here for heat number 3 in the Black Diamond Motorsports, Tim Sims, Ultimate Dirt TV 19 Design, number 80 from Plymouth, Wisconsin. That is Josh Stinky. On his outside in the Black Diamond Motorsports, UDTV 19 Design, Tim Sims, Dirty Dicks. Number 36 from Sellersburg, Indiana. That is Nathan Davis. Starting 3rd in the Black Diamond Motorsports, UDTV, number 10 from Warrensburg, Missouri is Ryan Scheidt. Starting in the 4th spot. In the number 1, that is Austin Carr. Starting in 5th in the number 10, that is Justin Williams. Starting in the 6th spot in the JJR Racing, number 17 from Lima, Ohio, that is Justin Sly. Starting in the 7th position in the 43, that is Caden Gray. Starting 8th in the 21, that's Casey Gus. And starting in 9th in the 28, that is Michael Meek. 9 cars going 8 laps. Josh Stanky Fan Club is in the house here tonight. All right, pace trucks heading off, getting ready to go green. 8 laps for heat race number 3. Green flag. Black Diamond Motorsports teammates make up the first 3 positions here in heat race number 3. Come off turn number 2. 1, 2, 3, working through turns 3 and 4. Austin Carr, first one in the 4th spot. Justin Sly 5th, but Josh Stenke still out front. Nathan Davis 2nd, Ryan Scheidt 3rd. Caution on the racetrack here. Couple cars around here off turn number 2. Casey Gus, Justin Sly. Let's see what happened to these guys off. Headed into turn number 1. Got up a little bit of contact between those 2 guys. Casey Gus got into Justin Sly. Flipped him around. Bring out the caution flag. Still Josh Stanky, Nathan Davis, Ryan Scheidt, Austin Carr, Michael Meek, Justin Williams, Caden Gray, Casey Gus, and Justin Sly. Should have about 3 to go here when we take the green flag. Going to go green next time. Lights are out on the pace truck here. Appreciate everybody tuning in here to the Dirt Racing Network. Dirt Slingers Monday Night Thunder Series, race number 1 here from the dirt track at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Going to finish up. When we finish up here, we're going to head over to Eldora. Going to shut it down, refire a new broadcast stream. So race number 2 is going to be from the Virtual Eldora Speedway. All right, here we go. 3 laps to go here in heat race number 3. Josh Stanky, Nathan Davis, Ryan Scheit, the front 3, green flag. Michael Meek, first one out of line in the 5th spot, trying to get alongside Austin Carr. Can't do it. He's going to try one more time here in 3 and 4. Ryan Scheit right through the middle as well. Still Josh Stanky, 2 laps to go. Nathan Davis in that 2nd spot. Ryan Scheit 3rd. Austin Carr 4th. Justin Williams up to 5th now. White flag in the air here off turn number 4 for Josh Stanky. Coming off turn number 2, down the back straightaway for the final time here in heat race number 3. The number 80 of Josh Stanky will win heat race number 3. Nathan Davis 2nd, Ryan Scheit 3rd, Austin Carr 4th, Justin Williams 5th, Caden Gray, Casey Gus, Justin Sly, and Michael Meek finishing out heat race number 3. All right, getting heat 4 onto the racetrack now. All right, starting on the pole here in the Albs Up Sim Sport. Wicked Energy Gum. Number 79 from New Paris, Ohio, that is Billy Raleigh, starting in the 2nd spot. In the Victory Lane Racing, Team VLR Beer Hill Gang, number 23 from Charlestown, West Virginia, that is Stephen Calavoda. Starting in the 3rd spot, in the Brown and Miller Racing Solutions, number 888 from Concord, North Carolina, that is John Harper. Starting 4th in the number 30, that is Jeff Isabel. Starting 5th in the Twisted Motorsports, number 24 from Fremont, Ohio, that is Alex Staudiger. Starting 6th in the Elbows Up Sim Team Over the Wall BS Air, number 25, that is Richie Preston. Starting in the 7th spot in the Alzheimer's Awareness Dirt Racing Network, number 14, that is Jeff Peterson. Starting 8th in the 119 is Justin Stedham. And starting 9th in the Team Edge, Over the Edge, number 32 from Salt Lake City, Utah. Number 32, that is Derek Layton. 9 cars going 8 laps here for heat race number 4, about to go green. Green flag. Good jump by Billy Raleigh here through turns 1 and 2. John Harper on the bottom, 3 wide there through turns 1 and 2 for the race lead. Billy Raleigh, Stephen Calavoda way sideways there. John Harper's going to go right on by. Calavoda back to 3rd. Alex Staudiger 4th. Jeff Isabel, Richie Preston 5th and 6th. Jeff Peterson right here in 7th. Justin Stedham in 8th. Derek Layton 9th. Billy Raleigh out front pulling away from Stephen Calavoda here in 2nd. John Harper, Alex Staudiger 3rd and 4th. Harper a little bit of sideways, got into Alex Staudiger. Going to come back down almost 3 wide there. Jeff Isabel in the 3rd spot. John Harper 4th. Richie Preston, Alex Staudiger, Jeff Peterson 5, 6, and 7. Great racing back here from about 3rd on back. Billy Raleigh out front. Stephen Calavoda still 2nd. Jeff Isabel 3rd. Alex Staudiger, John Harper, Richie Preston, Jeff Peterson. 7 cars here. Billy Raleigh really working that car through turns 3 and 4. 3 laps to go here in heat race number 4. Pulling away now by 1.6 seconds over Stephen Calavoda, Jeff Isabel, John Harper, Alex Staudiger, Richie Preston, Jeff Peterson, Derek Layton, Justin Stedham. 2 to go this time as Calavoda got that inside tire there through turns 3 and 4. It's going to allow Staudiger to go by, take over that 2nd spot. Stephen Calavoda on the bottom. Richie Preston on the outside. Jeff Isabel. John Harper right there as well. Billy Raleigh going to see the white flag this time. Alex Stoudiger in second. Steven Calavoda in third. Richie Preston's going to go right on by. They're going to go side by side down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4 for that third spot. But Billy Raleigh will win heat race number 4. Alex Stoudiger second. Richie Preston will come home in third. Steven Calavoda, Jeff Isabel, John Harper, Jeff Peterson, Derek Layton, and Justin Stidham. All right, heat race number 5. Going to come on to the racetrack now. Getting these guys all lined up. All right, starting on the pole here for heat race number 5. In the Kinzer Racing Sim Team, Wicked Cushion. Profile by Sanford, number 10, that from Greensburg, Indiana, that is Skylar Brown, starting on his outside. In the number, looks like number 7, that is Joel Moeller. Starting in the third spot in the UDSRA, Wegs and KCI, 55 Lawyers. Number 73 from St. Louis, Missouri, that is Larry Moody. Starting in the 4th, excuse me, I missed that. Starting in 4th, in the number 67, that is Miles Jansen. Starting 5th. In the 714, that is Josh Indick. Starting 6th. In the number 9, that is Justin Giblin. Starting 7th. In the number 86 from Lebanon, Missouri, that is Alex Good. And starting in 8th, the 59 of Jimmy Barr. 8 cars going 8 laps here in heat race number 5. What's up, Daryl from Satstop, Washington? Well, I appreciate you tuning in. All right, heat race 5 of 5. Going to get the preliminary mains going after we finish this heat race here. Probably going to have a D main, I would think. Trying to get it 50 or so cars down to 20. All right. Getting ready to go green. Pace trucks off. Green flag. Great jump by Skylar Brown. Working through turns 1 and 2. Larry Moody going to take over second. Miles Jansen, Joel Moeller. Side by side here for the third spot off turn number 4. Looks like they get a little bit of contact there as they go into turn number 1. Joel Moeller out front in the third spot. Miles Jansen second. Miles Jansen fourth. Josh Indick fifth. Alex Good, Jason Giblin, Jimmy Barr, rounding out the 8 cars here in heat race number 5. Skylar Brown putting a hurt on him already, out to a full second over Larry Moody, Joel Moeller, and Miles Jansen. Joel Moeller trying to get alongside Larry Moody. Couldn't do it that time. Jansen trying to close in. Josh Indick back here in the 5th spot. Jason Giblin 6th. Alex Good 7th. Jimmy Barr in 8th. Skylar Brown 3 to go. Out by 1.8 seconds over Larry Moody in that 2nd spot. Joel Moeller threw in the crazy slide job there in 1 and 2. Couldn't hold on to it. Miles Jansen's going to go by and pull away. Here with 2 laps to go here in heat race number 5 for race leader Skylar Brown. Three wide back here for the 5th spot. Jason Giblin, Josh Indick, Alex Good. White flag in the air for Skylar Brown that time. Skylar Brown down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. And Skylar Brown will win heat race number 5. Larry Moody second. Miles Jansen third. Joe Moeller fourth. Jason Giblin fifth. Josh Index sixth. Alex Good seventh. And Jimmy Barr in 8th. All right, D main. Getting a D main onto the racetrack now. Let's see how many of these guys grid up. Looks like we had 2, maybe 1 take it to the house. He's not going to make it. Looks like right now we got 10 gridded. Going for 4 spots in tonight's C main. Starting on the pole for the D main in the number 86. That is Alex Good. Starting in the second spot in the 00. That's Jeff Flero. Starting third in the number 7, that is Jimmy Mars. Starting fourth in the number 17, that is Justin Sly. Starting fifth in the number 32, that is Derek Layton. Starting sixth in the 59, that's Jimmy Mars. Starting seventh in the 58 is Justin Verhey. Starting ninth in the 99, that is Rob Nelson. And starting ninth in the 28, that's Michael Meek. And starting 10th in the 019, that's Justin Stedham. 10 cars going 10 laps. Top 4 to tonight's C main. All right, pace truck's off. Going 10 laps here in tonight's D main. 10 cars going for 4 spots in the C. Here we go. Green flag. Alex Good out front. Jimmy Mars. Jeff Flair, a little bit of contact there. Derek Layton's going to get into this battle. So is Justin Verhey. On the bottom side of the racetrack here off turn number 4. Alex Good still out front. Jimmy Mars in second. Rob Nelson was right there. He's in the 99 in fourth. Derek Layton in third, fourth. Jeff Flero in fifth, right behind him. Michael Meek, Justin Sly. Got a lot of new names here. 3, 4 wide back here for the final transfer spot. Jeff Flero in the 00 is currently in the 4th and final transfer spot. Alex Good, Jimmy Mars, Rob Nelson, the front 3. Jeff Flero, Derek Layton, Michael Meek battling hard here for that 4th and final transfer spot as Michael Meek will take it into turn number 3. 4 down, 6 to go this time. Still Alex Good, Rob Nelson, Michael Meek up to the 3rd spot. Jimmy Mars currently 4th and final transfer spot. These guys are battling hard here for the 3rd spot now. Jimmy Mars, Michael Meek side by side going into turn number 1. Jeff Flero, the first one out in the 5th spot. Alex Good out front. Going to see 4 laps to go. Caution on the racetrack there. Justin Verhey around here. Let's see what happened to him. Really working that car through. Turns 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. Got one of those bumps and turned him right into the outside fence. Tyler, I'm not sure if what you mean. It's Jimmy Mars. I'm not sure if he's real or fake, but that's Jimmy Mars. Top 10 is Alex Good, Rob Nelson, Michael Meek, Jimmy Mars, Jeff Flaro, Justin Slide, Derek Layton, Jimmy Barr, Justin Stedham, and then Justin Verhey, the top 10. Jimmy Mars currently in that fourth and final transfer spot. Looks like we're going to have a one-lap shootout to decide here tonight's D-Main. That is a good question. I'm not sure. That is a good question. I'm not 100% sure. I will find out for you there, Tyler. Oh, there you go. It's his son, Sam. We're going to finish in a caution. So, Alex Good's going to pick up the win. Rob Nelson, Michael Meek, Jimmy Mars to front four that will advance to tonight's C-Main. Thought we were going to get a green-white, at least a one-lap shootout, but did not happen. So, we're going to go around one more time and then get to tonight's C-Main lined up and ready to go. All right, can I get C-Main on the racetrack now? All right, starting on the pole in tonight's C-Main is number 76 of Joe Cease. Starting on his outside in the number 29, that is Dustin Griffiths. Starting in the third spot in the 43, that's Caden Gray. Starting fourth in the 888, that is John Harper. Starting fifth in the 714, that's Josh Indyk. Starting sixth in the 72, that's Jeff Stewart. Starting seventh in the number 6, that's Jeremy Isabel. Starting eighth in the 21, that's Casey Gus. Starting ninth in the 14, that is Jeff Peterson. Starting 10th in the 86, that is Alex Good. Starting 11th in the 99, that's Rob Nelson. Starting 12th in the 28, that is Michael Meek. And starting 13th in the 7, that is Jimmy Mars. 13 cars going 12 laps, top 4 to the rear of tonight's B main. All right, pace truck's off, going green. 12 laps. Green flag. Joe Cease came. Flash there, flash back. Still out front, Dustin Griffiths. Going to try to drive right on by. Side by side for the race lead into turns 3 and 4. Joe Cease, Dustin Griffiths, John Harper, the front 3 cars. Big gaggle behind him here. Griffiths going to throw the slide job. We have 2 cars here. Bringing out the caution flag. We have 1 off the pace. Jeremy Isabel. Looks like he's the one that brought out the caution flag. Refire drove away. Dustin Griffiths is going to have the race lead. Joe Cease, John Harper, Jeff Stewart, Josh Indick, Casey Gus, Caden Gray, Alex Good, Rob Nelson, and Jimmy Mars. Currently, Jeff Stewart in the 4th and final transfer spot. Once again, appreciate everybody tuning in here to the Dirt Racing Network. Dirt Slingers Monday Night Thunder Series here from the dirt track at Charlotte Motor Speedway. As soon as we finish up doing this one, we're going to shut it down, relaunch, and going to go to the Eldora Speedway for race number 2. Then we'll be back Wednesday night with the Dirt Sprint Car Championship Series, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Roger Wagner will have the call for that one. And then we'll be back Thursday night, Wicked Energy Gum 410 Outlaw Series race here at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Thursday night, so full week racing here on the Dirt Racing Network. Green flag back in the air. 7 laps to go here in tonight's C Main. Dustin Griffiths, great jump. Joe Cease in the 2nd spot. John Harper 3rd. Jeff Stewart currently in the 4th and final transfer spot. Rob Nelson 5th. Another caution here. Let's see. We have one on its side. That's Casey Gus. See what happened back here. 7:14. Josh Indick got into Casey Gus. Both cars went around. Hard contact. Both cars taking it to the trailer for the evening. They're done. Dustin Griffiths, Joe Cease, John Harper, Jeff Stewart, Rob Nelson, Alex Good, Michael Meek, Jeff Peterson, Jimmy Mars, and Jeremy Isabel, the top 10. Jeff Stewart still hanging on to that 4th and final transfer spot. Steve, how's it going, my friend? How are you? Saw you guys dodge a bullet like we did. They were talking big snow up your way, then it was drifting down our way, and now it's going into Indiana. They were talking 12, 18 inches around here yesterday. It was crazy. But, yeah, now it's maybe 1 or 2. And I saw it up your way. It was going to be pretty hefty, and that shifted down. All right, 3 laps to go here in tonight's C Main. Dustin Griffiths, Joe Cease, John Harper, Jeff Stewart, the front 4, green flag. Good battle back here for the 2nd spot. Joe Cease, John Harper, Jeff Stewart back here. Rob Nelson trying to get in that 4th and final transfer spot. Michael Meek on the bottom side of the racetrack. Alex Good, Jimmy Mars, Jeff Peterson back here, Jeremy Isabel. Oh, contact there. A couple cars go around. Who that is? Rob Nelson. He was running in the 5th spot. Jeff Stewart. The front 4 cars pulling away. Dustin Griffiths, Joe Cease, John Harper, Jeff Stewart. White flag going into turns 3 and 4. Dustin Griffiths will win tonight's C Main. Joe Cease 2nd, John Harper 3rd, Jeff Stewart in the 4th and final transfer spot. Michael Meek, Jimmy Mars 5th and 6th. I'm going to shut this one down, get the B Main underway. All right, guys, gridding up here for tonight's B main. All right, starting on the pole here for tonight's B main in the number 4. That is Jason Randolph. Starting in the second spot in the one that's Shea Paulo. 21, excuse me. Starting third in the 1, that's Austin Carr. Starting fourth in the 23, that is Steven Calavota. Starting fifth in the 15, that's Joel Moeller. Starting sixth in the 22, that is Trey Schmidt. Starting seventh in the 26, that's Joel Isabel. Starting eighth in the 010, that's Justin Williams. Starting ninth in the number 30, that's Jeff Isabel. Starting 10th in the 9, that's Jason Giblin. Starting 11th in the 29, that's Dustin Griffith. Starting 12th in the 76, that's Joe Cease. Starting 13th in the 888, that is John Harper. And starting 14th in the 72, the Milford Missile, that is Jeff Stewart. So we got 14 cars going for 5 spots, 14 laps. Getting ready to go green. Green flag. Great jump by Jason Randolph. Caution on the racetrack right at the shot of the gun here. Not sure. John Harper maybe. Jeff Stewart. They're both back here. See what happened to these guys. Jeff Isabel. He was the one that was around there right at the drop of the green flag. Looped it around. Brought out the caution. So it's going to be Jason Randolph, Joel Moeller, Austin Carr, Joe Isbell, Shea Paulo, Steven Calavota, Trey Schmidt, Justin Giblin, Jason Giblin, Justin Williams, and Dustin Griffiths. One car taking it to the trailer. Austin Carr is done for the evening. Not sure what's happening here. The pace truck's already picked up the field. We got 2 cars still sitting here. Not sure what's going to happen to them. Yeah, man, that's going to be awesome, Steve. Sure, you're pumped for that. If we weren't going to Anderson for the little 500, I'd probably try to make it up that way. But Saturday night, Memorial Day weekend, we go to Anderson, Indiana for the little 500. So, yeah, man, that would have been awesome. All right, pace truck's off. Going to have 10 laps to go here in tonight's B main. Green flag. Good jump by Jason Randolph and Shea Paulo out front. Joel Moeller in this third spot. Steven Calavota, Joe Isabel, fourth and fifth. Joe Isabel in that fifth and final transfer spot. It's Trey Schmidt, Dustin Griffiths, Justin Williams battling for the 6th, 7th, and 8th spot back here. Steven Calavota, Joel Moeller, Joe Isabel, 3rd, 4th, and 5th right here with 6th, 7th, and 8th right behind them. Joe Isabel in the 5th spot. Trey Schmidt right there, one set. Joel Moeller's going to fall back to 6th. Trey Schmidt's going to go all the way up to the 4th spot. Joe Isabel is going to cross him back over. Trey Schmidt's going to fall back to 5th. Dustin Griffiths up to 6th. Caution on the racetrack. Joel Moeller was way out of shape there for that whole last half a lap or so. Came off turn number 4. Looks like a little help from Dustin Griffiths. Got the implement tire and flipped it around and got hit again. Joel Moeller done for the evening. Shea Paulo, Jason Randolph, Austin Carr, Steven Calavoda, Joe Isabel, Trey Schmidt, Dustin Griffiths, Justin Williams, Joe Cease, and Jason Giblin. The top 10 still got 12 cars running on the racetrack. How's it going, Alan? How are you? Looks like we'll have somewhere around 3 laps to go when these guys take the green flag here in tonight's B main. All right, pace truck's off. 3 laps to go. Green flag. Shea Paulo out front. Jason Randolph in second. Steven Calavoda third. Joe Isabel fourth. Trey Schmidt fifth. Dustin Griffiths wants to get in tonight's A main. 2 to go. This time off turn number 4. Trey Schmidt hanging on to that 5th and final transfer spot. A couple cars go around. One hits the outside fence. Jason Williams hard into the outside fence. No caution yet. Jeff Stewart, they're having a demolition derby there in the infield. White flag in the air. No caution as of yet. Shea Paulo still out front. Jason Randolph, Steven Calavoda, Trey Schmidt, Joe Isabel, Dustin Griffiths. Through turns 3 and 4, Shea Paulo will win tonight's B main. Jason Randolph second, Steven Calavoda, Trey Schmidt, Joe Isabel. The 5th and final transfer car for tonight's A main. Dustin Griffiths will finish in 6th. What's up, Dustin? How are you, man? All right, Shea Paulo picked up the win in that one. We're going to get these guys to clear off. We're going to get tonight's pole dash onto the racetrack. Not sure why he's going out there. All right, going to get 10 cars out here. Kyle Keene, Britton Roxbury, Larry Moody, Braden Eiler, Steven Calavoda, Josh Stanky, Alex Stautiger, Hayden Cardwell, Nathan Davis, Billy Raleigh, and Skylar Brown, the 10 cars coming out here for tonight's pole dash. All right, race control's getting these guys lined up properly here and how they're going to race in tonight's pole dash. It's going to be Skylar Brown, Billy Raleigh on the front row. Josh Stanky, Britton Roxbury, row 2. Hayden Cardwell, Braden Eiler, row 3. Kyle Keene, Nathan Davis, row 4. Alex Stautiger, and Larry Moody in 5th. Row number 5, excuse me. All right, getting ready to go green here. 8 laps. Going to set the first 5 rows of tonight's A main. Skylar Brown. Green flag. Good jump by Brown going into turns 1 and 2. Josh Stanky on the bottom side for that 3rd spot. Billy Raleigh on the outside. Britton Roxbury in fourth. Braden Eiler is going to get side by side for that fourth spot. Nathan Davis wants to get into that battle as well. Skylar Brown still out front. Billy Raleigh, Josh Stanky, the front three. Britton Roxbury back here in the fourth spot with Braden Eiler on the bottom side. Nathan Davis wants to come right through the middle. Can't do it that time. Alex Staudiger is going to try to dive to the bottom side. 3 wide there for the fourth spot. Braden Eiler, Britton Roxbury. Davis backs off. Braden Eiler is going to take over fourth. Britton Roxbury is going to try to cross him back over side by side going into turn number 1. Still Brown out front. Oh, Britton Roxbury goes around. Caution on the racetrack here. Caution. See what happened to Britton here. We were kind of on it. Britton got into turns 1 and 2, slid up in front of Eiler, kind of got a little bit loose. Eiler got into him, so did Nathan Davis, but Britton Roxbury is going to keep it on the racetrack. Still Skylar Brown, Billy Raleigh, Josh Stanky. Stinky in third, Braden Eiler fourth, Alex Staudiger fifth, Larry Moody sixth, Nathan Davis, Kyle Keene, Britton Roxbury. 5 laps to go from race control. Once again, race number 1 here from the dirt track at Charlotte for the Dirt Slingers Monday Night Thunder Series. We're going to shut it down after we're done with tonight's A main and head over to Eldora for race number 2. All right, green flag. 5 laps to go. Skylar Brown, Billy Raleigh out front. Josh Stanky in that third spot. Braden Eiler is going to take over third, headed into turns 3 and 4. Eiler on the bottom side, Josh Stanky on the outside. 4 down, 4 to go. Great battle here from second on back. Billy Raleigh, Braden Eiler, Josh Stanky. Second, third, and fourth here on the screen. Braden Eiler really making that bottom side work. Josh Stanky trying to keep with him. Billy Raleigh's going to hang on to that second spot. Josh Stanky's going to go ahead in third. Braden Eiler fourth. Alex Staudiger fifth. Larry Moody sixth. Britton Roxbury back up to seventh. Nathan Davis eighth. Kyle Keene ninth. 2 to go from race control. Billy Raleigh gets a little sideways there. It's going to allow Braden Eiler to go by. Raleigh's going to fall back to the 4th spot now. Skylar Brown out front. White flag in the air. Down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. Alex Staudiger out front. Braden Eiler is going to come into the second. Skylar Brown will win tonight's pole dash. Braden Eiler will finish in the second spot. Josh Stanky third. I believe Billy Raleigh's going to finish in fourth. Alex Staudiger fifth. Nathan Davis sixth. Britton Roxbury seventh. Larry Moody eighth. Kyle Keene ninth. And I believe Hayden Cardwell will finish in 10th. Guess I better get the push truck done before. Yeah, you better get that done there, Harry. All right, these guys are going to come out onto the racetrack here for about a minute or so. Got about another minute or so of this warm-up session. We'll get them lined up, ready to go green for 30 green flag only laps here tonight. Couple meetings with some drivers. Race control is conducting right now. I think we're ready to go. Track's looking pretty shiny out there. It's going to be an eventful race for these guys. Getting them all gridded up here, getting ready to roll. Going to give you from 11th on back because we're going to have to rearrange those first. First 5 rows. So starting 11th in the 47, that is Garrett Pepiot. Starting 12th in the 96, that's Matt Dixon. 13th to 10 of Ryan Scheit. 14th to 225, or the 25 Richie Preston. Starting 15th to 67th of Miles Jansen. 16th to 21 of Shea Paulo. 17th to 4 of Jason Randolph. 18th to 23 of Stephen Calavoda. 19th to 22 of Trey Schmidt. And starting 20th in the 26th is Joe Isabel. All right, they're going to take the iRacing green flag. Once they do that, we will rearrange those first 5 rows, and then we'll cut them loose.
Green flag.
All right, got them lined up here. Race control satisfied. It's going to be Skylar Brown, Braden Eiler on the front row. Josh Stanky, Billy Raleigh, row 2. Alex Stottiger, Nathan Davis, row 3. Britton Roxbury, Larry Moody, row 4. Kyle Keene, Hayden Carwell, row 5. Gary Pepiot, Matt Dixon, row 6. Ryan Scheit, Richie Preston, row 7. Miles Jansen, Jason Randolph, row 8. Shea Paulo, Stephen Calavoda, row 9. Trey Schmidt, Joe Isabel, row 10. Going to lap number 32. Green flag. Great jump by Skylar Brown. Braden Eiler looking to the inside. Is going to take the race lead down the back straightaway. Josh Stanky's going to fall into second. Skylar Brown back to third. Billy Raleigh fourth. Larry Moody right there in fifth with Alex Stottiger is going to try to get back. Stottiger back into fifth. Braden Eiler out front. Caution on the racetrack already. Garrett Pepiot around here in turn 1 and 2. See what happened to him. Dives into turn number 1. Ryan Scheit got into him, got it. Then a couple other cars got him. Garrett Pepiot bringing out the first caution flag here tonight. We have one car taking it to pit road. That's Miles Jansen. He's on pit road. His night is over. Braden Eiler, Skylar Brown, Josh Stanky, Billy Raleigh, Larry Moody, the top 5. Alex Stottiger, Nathan Davis, Kyle Keene, Hayden Cardwell, Britton Roxbury, the top 10. Going to lap 35 now. All right. Lights are out on the pace truck. Going green next time. Going to lap 35 in the top left corner of the screen. All right, pace truck's off. Braden Eiler, Skylar Brown, Josh Stanky, Billy Raleigh, Larry Moody, the front five. Green flag back in the air. Billy Raleigh, first one on the line in the fourth spot. Running right through the middle of the racetrack. Larry Moody, fifth. Braden Eiler still out front. Skylar Brown, Josh Stanky, first three cars right up against that outside fence. Billy Raleigh, fourth. Larry Moody, fifth. Nathan Davis, Alex Stoudiger battling hard here for sixth, seventh, and eighth with Hayden Cardwell, Kyle Keene, Britton Roxbury back here as well. Might have been a little bit of contact between Cardwell and Davis. Davis going down the back straightaway. Alex Stoudiger a little sideways there off turn number 4. Track's getting slick. Guys really having to pedal those race cars here through the early stages till that fuel wears off. Braden Eiler still out front. Josh Stanky second. Skylar Brown third. Billy Raleigh, Larry Moody. Hayden Cardwell in the 6th. Nathan Davis 7th. Kyle Keene 8th. Britton Roxbury 9th. Alex Stoudiger in 10th. Josh Stanky throwing the slide job here in 3 and 4. Eiler's going to cross it back over both cars into the outside fence there off turn number 4 going into turn number 1. Hard contact with the front 2 cars. Major contact. We have to go back and see that. Braden Eiler crossed him back over right at the start-finish line. Tried to come back up. Sandwich Josh Stanky into the outside fence. Braden Eiler, Josh Stanky running 1 and 2. Hard contact into the outside wall here on the front straightaway. Looks like Eiler's going to be done for the evening. I think Josh Stanky's going to be done as well. Hard contact between those two drivers. Evan, yes. Skylar Brown. Larry Moody. Billy Raleigh third. Hayden Cardwell, Nathan Davis, Britton Roxbury, Kyle Keene, Alex Stoudiger, Matt Dixon, Shea Paulo, the top 10. Yes, Evan. Going to lap 38 now in the top left corner of your screen. All right, going green next time. Lights are out on the pace truck. All right, pace truck's off. Skylar Brown, Larry Moody, Billy Raleigh, Hayden Cardwell, Nathan Davis. See if Skylar Brown might have a little damage. He might have run right through those 2 cars. Looks to be okay so far. Green flag back in the air. Hayden Cardwell trying to get up into that 3rd spot. He will take over 3rd. Billy Raleigh back to 5th as Nathan Davis is going to go by in the 4th spot. Larry Moody trying to work on the bottom side. Couldn't do it that time. Cardwell and Moody side by side. Nathan Davis right there in the 4th spot. Billy Raleigh, Britton Roxbury side by side for that 2nd spot. Hayden Cardwell throwing the slide job here in 3 and 4. Skylar Brown's going to cross him back over. Headed into turns 1 and 2. Skylar Brown's going to retake the race lead, but Hayden Cardwell on the bottom side, he's going to pull away now. Larry Moody is going to try to take over that 2nd spot as Skylar Brown right up against that outside fence. He's going to take back that 2nd spot. Larry Moody in 3rd. Nathan Davis 4th. Britton Roxbury 5th. Billy Raleigh up to 5th now. Britton Roxbury back to 6th, but Hayden Cardwell pulling away now. Skylar Brown still in the 2nd spot. Larry Moody, Nathan Davis battling here for 3rd. Side by side for the 3rd spot. Davis going to go ahead through turns 3 and 4. Skylar Brown on the outside. Larry Moody, Nathan Davis still raging on here for that third spot. Hayden Cardwell not getting too far away from these guys. Closing in on halfway. Off turn number 4 this time. Hayden Cardwell, Skylar Brown, Nathan Davis that time, Larry Moody, Billy Raleigh, the top 5. Cardwell now pulling away by 3/4 of a second over Skylar Brown, Nathan Davis, Larry Moody, Billy Raleigh. Britton Roxbury riding in 6th, Kyle Keene 7th, Alex Saudiger, Shea Paulo, Trey Schmidt, the top 10. We had one sideways. It looked like Alex Staudiger. He was. I saw him as soon as I clicked off of it. Staudiger working through turns 1 and 2. Got sideways, came down. Could have just kept going down, but got into, I'm not sure who that was, bringing out that caution flag. Whew. Good run there. Hayden Cardwell out front. Skylar Brown second. Nathan Davis, Larry Moody, Britton Roxbury, the top 5. Billy Raleigh, Kyle Keene, Shea Paulo, Richie Preston, and Jason Randolph, the top 10. Still looks like we have 15 cars running on the racetrack. Going to lap number 41. Just clicked halfway. All right, going to lap 41. All right, going green next time. Hayden Cardwell, Skylar Brown, Nathan Davis, Larry Moody, and Britton Roxbury, the top 5. Green flag. Hayden Cardwell, Skylar Brown, Nathan Davis in 3rd, Larry Moody, Britton Roxbury, the top 5. Skylar Brown all over Hayden Cardwell here off turn number 4, trying to get on his outside, couldn't do it. Cardwell dives to the bottom, Skylar Brown on the outside. See if he can wind it up, get alongside of him, can't do it that time. Trying one more time. Closing in on 10 laps to go. Nathan Davis ripping the cushion in that 3rd spot. Hayden Cardwell really making the bottom middle side work. Good battle here for the race lead all the way through 3rd. Britton Roxbury is in the 4th spot. Larry Moody, good battle back here for that spot as well. Battle still at the front. Hayden Cardwell, Skylar Brown, Nathan Davis, the front 3 cars. 10 to go this time. Britton Roxbury 4th, Larry Moody 5th, Billy Raleigh, Shea Paulo, Kyle Keene, Matt Dixon, Jason Randolph, the top 10, excuse me. Hayden Cardwell, Skylar Brown out front. Davis kind of falling off here a little bit in that 3rd spot. Skylar Brown's going to get alongside Hayden Cardwell this time going into turn number 3. Cardwell up against those inside tires. Brown right through the middle of the racetrack. Still side by side going into turn number 1. Side by side now going into turn number 3 for the race lead. Hayden Cardwell on the bottom, Skylar Brown on the outside. Still side by side at the line going into turn number 1. Closing in on 5 laps to go. Cardwell will edge ahead going into turn number 3 this time. Off turn number 4, side by side going into turn number 1. Still for the race lead, Nathan Davis back here in third. Britton Roxbury, he's coming to life here in the latter stages. 5 laps to go this time by here off turn number 4. Nathan Davis, Britton Roxbury battling hard here for third. Roxbury into third. Nathan Davis back in fourth. Larry Moody in fifth. Still a good battle here at the front of the field. Skylar Brown on his outside. Hayden Cardwell on the bottom side. Britton Roxbury now pulling away from Nathan Davis in that third spot. Great battle here at the front of the field, closing in on 2 laps to go next time by. Skylar Brown edges ahead by half a car length through turns 3 and 4. Cardwell on the bottom side of the racetrack. 2 laps to go. Skylar Brown on the outside. Hayden Cardwell still on the inside. Little bit of contact maybe through turns going into turn number 3 this time. White flag in the air. Skylar Brown edges ahead by a car length going into turn number 1. Britton Roxbury still hanging on to that third spot. Cardwell throwing the last-ditch effort. Slide job here. Couldn't do it. Skylar Brown at the dirt track at Charlotte. Hayden Cardwell in the second spot. Britton Roxbury third. Nathan Davis fourth. And Larry Moody will come home in fifth. Great run by Skylar Brown. And Hayden Cardwell at the front of the field. All right, we're going to get these guys to come around, stop on the front straightaway. We're going to get a quick word and get it re-racked and get ready for Eldora. Let's search for these names here. All right. Britton Roxbury, got a copy.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, man. Good run for you. Came up just a tad short, but put on a good show. Got on the podium. Just talk about the night from the driver's seat.
Yeah, I kind of made a huge mistake there in the dash. It really hurt me. I don't know. It's just been a little while there, so it was kind of like riding a bike, but with flat tires there for a little while. So I don't know. I just feel like if I would have had the position, I maybe could have caught up to him because I felt like I was gaining on him pretty good. So I don't know. For overall, I didn't think I did too bad after sitting out for a little while. So
seemed like you kind of came to life there at latter stage of the race, really getting up against the top of the racetrack. You went by Davis to get into the podium. Maybe a caution you could have got up to those front two.
yeah, I was really banking on a caution because on that one start, I think it was Moody who got me. I think it was the last restart. That really hurt my momentum. I think I almost lost a spot to rally there. So, I mean, yeah, I really was banking on another caution. It would have definitely helped me out. And I don't know if I could have won it, but I definitely would have gave it everything.
All right, man. Any thank yous before we let you get ready for the second race?
Just you guys really for broadcasting this stuff, and Roger for putting on the league and everything. Glad to see it's still going, and anytime I need my fix, I can just hop in anytime.
All right, man. Congrats on that third place.
All right, thank you.
Third place, Britton Roxbury. Hayden in the channel here. Hayden Carwell got a copy.
Yes, sir. I got you.
All right, man. Good run for you. Great battle there at the front. Had the lead for a while, but Skylar got you there at the end. Just talk about how it was from your vantage point.
Yeah, out there we started 10th. The racetrack was probably one of the best Charlotte tracks I've been on. I can't thank Roger for allowing me to race over here. It's been a while since I came on DSRL, but we got to racing there with Skylar, and that bottom felt good because I took the lead down there, and I was really shocked I was being able to make the bottom mark at Charlotte. So I was gonna give him his lane and try to dig as much as I could. And he was able to creep around me with about 2 to go there, and I just couldn't make a move there. But all in all, that was probably one of the best races I've been in a long time.
Just talk about the patience you need, especially running the bottom. He's out there, and he'll edge ahead one time, and you'll edge ahead one time. Just talk about the patience there. Just trying to stay ahead, but also hit your marks.
Yeah, for sure. You gotta watch for him. You can't just pinch him in the wall up the corner. You also gotta, watch your throttle control because the track was so slick up there. You couldn't just stab it on the throttle coming out of the corner. You had to watch it.
All right, man. Any thank yous before we let you go?
Just can't thank all the guys that elbows up since for all they do. Just logistics and all the guys that help me with that. They know who they are. I can't thank all them boys enough. And you for the broadcast, and everybody over here at DSRL for putting the show on. That means a lot.
All right, man. Congrats on that second place finish.
Thank you.
Second place, Hayden Cardwell. We can get Skylar in the channel real quick. Skylar, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Great battle there at the front. You edged ahead there with a couple laps to go. Got the win. Just talk about how it was from the driver's seat.
Yeah, that was an awesome race. There at the end with Hayden, I decided to be as smooth as possible and not overdo it. You couldn't get real sideways with that setup, or it'd want to kind of turn around. You had to stay as straight as you could, and it was a good race. It was one of the best races I've been in a while. I had a lot of fun.
I'm going to ask you the same question I asked Hayden there, especially their last 7-8 laps, I think it was. You guys were side by side pretty much for a while. You edge ahead, he would edge ahead. You're running the top, he was running the bottom. Just talk about the patience and what you needed to make sure you ran your marks, but also tried to get ahead of him there at the end.
Yeah, that's the tricky part. I knew he was down there, and I decided to kind of run my line and try to push it, but once I found like a happy medium there, I just kind of stuck with it and just try not to make any mistakes.
All right, man. Any thank yous before we let you go?
Yeah, you guys for putting this on and broadcasting it. Roger at ESRL, all the guys at Kinzer team and with Cushion.
All right, man. Congrats on that win, and talk to you again soon.
All right, thank you.
That is your race winner, Skylar Brown. Going to shut it down here, get ready for race number 2. So give me about 5 or so minutes, and we'll get race number 2 up and ready to go. And appreciate you tuning into this one, and give me a couple minutes, and we'll be back for race number 2 from Eldora.